Sometimes people tell you that it's too hard. They say something really complex, that's not what you should be making. You should try something simple. Go make yourself a 2x2x1. When life says to make a 2x2x1, take that 2x2, 2x2x1, take that 2x2x1, make yourself a 2x2x16. That's what I always said. So, this puzzle, it's a little bit different from what I usually make. It's sort of like, I don't know, like more of one of those Guinness World Record attempt puzzles. And I say attempt very literally. I was inspired to make this puzzle by someone who made a cubic 2x2x6. I think it was a 6. And I was like, oh, that's really easy. I'll make a huge one, and then I'll be the best person ever. And so I told the guy, I was like, oh, nice job making that thing. Thanks for inspiring me to make a 2x16. And he was like, oh, really? So you think you're gonna make one of those? And so he went and he made a 2x2x18. So that has 2 more layers in this. In each block there's 9 instead of 8. I don't let that get me down because, well, I really like how this one turned out. And I'm really happy with how it looks. So that guy can be over there happy with his, well, world record or whatever, and I'll just have my 2x2x16. Let's talk about the actual puzzle now. I made this sort of like my YouTube play button. You can see that video up there if you haven't seen it yet. By gluing extensions onto a mini 2x2 cube, mini Ishin 2x2. I don't know if you can see it sort of through the little Florian hole I put there, but there's a mini 2x2 on the inside of this puzzle, and that allows me to not have to worry about the 2x2 mechanism. All I have to do is basically build a mechanism for the corners. The 2x2 turning works perfectly fine because it's the mini Ishin 2x2 is a pretty good puzzle. So I can turn around that layer, that layer, that layer. But then when you go into the turns that I had to make, it sort of breaks down. It can turn. I guess I'll do like a checkerboard pattern for you guys so you can see that it's not a scam. So there, just doing the checkerboard pattern. I'm going to speed this up. Whew. Yeah, so as you can see, that takes a little bit of effort to do that. So the way that I designed it, there's basically there's a piece here at the bottom, and there's a piece here at the top. And the one in the top hooks into the one in the bottom. And then all these pieces in the middle are sort of, they're like floating. They just hook into the piece above them and below them, have like a little, I think I can show you. You can sort of see how those little pieces, they hook into each other. In the top layer, where there's this piece hooking into the bottom piece, it can sort of like catch and wiggle around and not be aligned. So the middle layers, or the layers in between the top and the bottom, they don't have any friction or anything, so they turn perfectly fine. They actually turn really well, and I'm really happy with them. But the top and bottom layers, they just make the puzzle sort of a pain to scramble and solve and whatever. So yeah, it was a great idea and a great effort, but in the end, the puzzle wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I'm not the one who has to be happy with it. I'm actually sending it off to some other YouTuber. You'll hopefully find out who that is soon. It's a really amazing looking puzzle. So I think I can give it that. The guy who made the 2x2x18, he didn't add these Florian holes, and so it's just like square stickers here. And I really personally like how this puzzle looks. Let me actually show you a picture of his puzzle. I'll put it right there. Yeah, there. So yeah, that's what his puzzle looks like. I did say to the person who I'm giving this puzzle to that I was going to scramble it and solve it to sort of break it in. So I guess I can do that. I may make that in a separate video just so I can like keep it all contained in one video and you can see that I scramble it and I solve it and I'm just playing it, scrambling it backwards. So yeah, I think I'll do that in another video. On a lighter note, I'm going to actually be making or not me, someone else is going to be making a build video for this puzzle for me. So I recorded all the clips for it and I sent it off to this guy. And so he's going to edit that all together, and so you guys are going to get a build video for this puzzle. Because it did take a lot of work. So I made a video for that guy on his channel. You may have seen it. It was the Ghost 2x2. It came out around Halloween. And so he's making that puzzle. I mean, he's editing a video for me. We did a little bit of a cooperation, I guess you could call it. So that is my 2x2x16 puzzle. And I really hope you guys enjoy this video. It was really fun making the puzzle, and I'm just really happy with how it looks. Now I have to make a bunch of clips of artistically stuff.